And I'm gonna give you this secret.
Is there more to this restaurant than just the best bread service on property?
Princess the Bear, today we're hanging out at Animal Kingdom Lodge. It's time to return to Sanaa. Here at Kidani Village, we love this restaurant. I recommend this restaurant to absolutely everybody. And we can never stop finding reasons to come here. So, as your number one choice of foodie for table, we're gonna share that with you. Remember, she's vegan. I'm not gonna sleep.
It's time for foodie and chill.
Potato and pea samosas, vegan.
I know that Epcot Food and Wine right now is going on, and you should definitely watch all of our videos on that because we go super in depth and we spent 4 full days just eating as much as we could. But I personally feel like these samosa are better than any samosa that you get at Epcot or Food and Wine. Even though the one this year kind of tasted very similar to this one, they definitely shape the same. One of the many reasons I love this one more is because there's tamarind sauce on it, and I love the tamarind sauce here. There's not a lot. And then it usually comes with like your standard mango chutney. I got mine on the side since Bear's allergic to mango. But I'm gonna go ahead and just eat this view. This is the standard for a samosa. There's literally nowhere else you can get a better samosa. It's got a nice heat to it. I would say it's like about a 6 out of 10 on the heat scale. I think it starts at a 4 and it creeps its way to a 6. So it is spicy. But if you have some of that mango chutney, it does cool it down quite a bit. I love the samosa. It is a 5 out of 5. It is a Princessities item. I prefer the samosa over the bread service. Even though bread service is fire. But like, if you order the bread service, you can't get any other appetizer, and all the food at Sanaa is amazing, so the samosa is like the perfect starter.
Ain't no party like a Sanaa samosa party, because samosas party at Sanaa do not stop, okay? The samosas here are wonderful. The hardest part about coming to Sanaa, and I'm gonna give you this secret, because nobody else can tell you this secret. I'm sure somebody else has told you this secret, but we have to preface it with nobody else told you this secret, or you would have clicked off by now, or haven't subscribed. And I have a problem with that because about 70% of you haven't subscribed to this video yet, and you should. But I digress. The hardest part about Sanaa is picking something on the menu because everything here is amazing. And we have this battle every time we come here. It's like, do we get the bread service? Do we order the appetizers? Do we order all the appetizers, which we've done before? It's a hard choice, but there are no losing choices here. That's kind of the best part. These samosas being one of them. The play on the spice of the samosa itself, combined with the sweetness of the tamarind, is a sweet and spicy African, like Indian fusion that you just cannot beat. And honestly, coming here, even just for like a small plate, sort of like make your own with appetizers, is an equally fun time as ordering any of the entrees. Hell, come here and handle the lounge. The lounge, even if you can't get into the actual restaurant, is an amazing time anytime. I love the spice on these, and I think that's the kind of kick that I was expecting from the samosas at Food and Wine, because those aren't near the punchy flavor that you would get here. These are definitely the superior samosas you get on property, and there are a couple other places that will sell you samosas, but accept no substitute. Sanaa is definitely the king. And those 5 out of 5 claws, they're on the Bare Necessities list. You need to try these.
Painted Wolf of the Den, Pinotage, vegan, gluten-free.
I always love the opportunity to save wolves, and Sanaa never lets me down. They always have my beloved painted wolf. Cheers.
Zoe, how you doing down there?
It tastes better because I know I'm saving wolves. So it's just very full-bodied, it's rich, it's got lots of beautiful cherry notes to it. I love South African Pinotage. If you can get one, you absolutely need to try it. It is a 5 out of 5 wines. It is the best wine feeling you could possibly get from a Pinotage, at least literally top tier Pinotage.
Painted Wolf paints like a picture of deliciousness in our hearts. If I have talked several times about how easy it is to trap a bear. You just usually leave a bottle of bourbon under a box and you basically got me. If you want to trap the princess, All you need to do is find an alcohol that donates to the conservation of animals. Sold. She'll be searching high and low, or having me search high and low to find that for. So if you have recommendations of wines, alcohols, even beers that donate to the conservation of some sort of earthly creature, or even aliens, we will definitely do that. Leave those recommendations below. The fullness of a Pinotage without being like a full-bodied heavy wine is what sells it. It's very strong on the front end, but very drinkable. You don't have like a super harsh aftertaste. It's a very drinkable wine. If you ever get the opportunity to try Pinotage, even though it's not Painted Wolf, but you should try Painted Wolf. You should try a Pinotage, even if you're like a strong wine drinker. That's like one of the more drinkable, enjoyable wines. Sort of like gateway to the better wines. You know what I mean? I would give that a 4.75 out of 5 claws. I usually just only get a 5 because I'm being petty.
The Fig Manhattan with Monkey Shoulder Scotch.
So I was feeling figgy, not figment figgy, but figgy in this Fig Manhattan. Fancy little martini-looking glass. It's cloudy. Smells delicious. Does it taste delicious? That makes me feel refined. Like I should be wearing like one of those all-white John Hammond suits with the hat and the cane with the amber in it, but like not stealing people's fossils and taking from their land. Either way, that is a nice Manhattan. The problem with Manhattans for me most times is usually too bitter, but the fig adds just enough sweetness to make this a very drinkable but strong cocktail. You sip these, do not guzzle, unless you want to be caught riding a giraffe in the middle of the night, and they will arrest you for that here. Just saying. I give that 4 out of 5 claws.
Spring herb salad with a tamarind vinaigrette. Vegan.
The latest and greatest appetizer on the Sanaa menu replaces the sampler, which Bear and I are both really sad about because that was the only dish that Bear would eat watermelon and like enjoy multiple pieces of it. So the fact that it's gone is sad, but this salad is huge. As an appetizer, I was not expecting that. This is like a main size. I was literally expecting a salad like half this size. So I really hope it tosses my salad because I don't really have to toss it, so that's good. The tamarind vinaigrette with the black salt, avocado, and mint are amazing. And then you have this beautiful crunch of the cucumber. The only thing that I'm really lamenting about now that I've tried this from the salad sampler is the black-eyed peas. So if they could throw some black-eyed peas in the salad, I would be sent. But as it is, the dressing and the crunchies and everything together, it's a 5 out of 5. It's a Princess Cities item. You 100% need to try this salad. Like, if any salad is going to toss your salad that isn't like roaring fork, this is the one.
I think it's actually fortuitous that we would come here on Today of Todays because we were at home today and the princess was actually lamenting the loss of Supplantation because it used to be one of her favorite restaurants to go to because we will both just eat salad.
Sweet tomatoes.
Sweet tomatoes on East Coast, Supplantation out in that West Coast scary place that nobody ever goes. But she was just lamenting the loss of that place today and the fact that we can't go there. There's nothing comparable at all. Coming to Disney, you do find some nice salads, and we do appreciate the fixings on a very good plate of rabbit food. We're gonna dig in here. You got all the leafy greens. You have a bunch of seeds, like pumpkin seeds in here. I think this is actually a little bit of watermelon.
No.
No?
It's tomato.
Tomato. Okay. I'm digging in. But avocado, tamarind, radish, those are all the exotic things that just make my foodie heart flutter a little bit. That is very interesting. The ingredients list on paper looks wild. Like you're putting a lot of things into a salad, and honestly, you should. But those things seem so separately disconnected, they wouldn't form a cohesive salad. Sort of like throwing darts at a dartboard and missing, but they nailed it. That is absolutely delicious. I could easily come here and get the samosas and the salad as a non-vegan and leave perfectly happy. Especially if I can wander over the lounge and get more drinks when I'm done. I love this salad. I give this a 4.75 out of 5 claws. I could do with a bit more of the crunchies, maybe a tiny bit more dressing. But other than that, it's almost perfect.
Wow, you said more dressing?
More dressing. And I rarely say that about a salad. I'm one of those like dressing light people. I don't want to see my salad swimming. But in this case, there's so many different things that like soak up the dressing. I feel like it's just a pinch more. Not a ton more, like a dip. One of these.
The sustainable fish with a slight modification to the garnish for mango allergy, Pescetarian.
Here we have, on the menu, is basically Sanaa's version of sustainable fish. But Sanaa cannot do things like a normal sustainable fish. Most sustainable fish is like a boring whatever fish, we fry it, whatever, put on the plate, we throw some stuff on top of it. Here at Sanaa, everything is steamed. So you have a Covina whitefish, pan-seared, with the corn salsa on top, this spread on the back of sauce. You got one here, and then you have what's basically a African version of what's the word I'm looking for here? Not grits. It's more like a corn polenta, an African version of polenta that the fish just sits on top of, like a little seabed. That's what we're gonna go with. Go ahead and fork this in here. I like that they have more of the sauce in between the sort of like corn base and the corn salsa. And then you have the polenta. Nicely seared, a little crust on it. I'm excited for this one. Now the one thing that attracted me to this dish is that not only is it sustainable fish, white fish, and not fried because I hate fried fish, it's a peri fish. So it's got a little kick to it. But it's a very sneaky spice because it slides in right at the end. When you get like just the fish and the corn salsa, you get like a punch of the flavor, letting the fish sort of like shine, but you get like a tidal wave of the spice afterwards, and it just tickles the side of the tongue. It's not an intense spice like the pili pili sauce you can get here, secret menu style. I would give it like a 3 out of 10 on the spice scale. But then it adds a sweetness of its own. It's like 2 out of 10 on the sweetness scale. And it sort of like balances out, and so it sort of works for this whitefish. Whitefish can be difficult to season sometimes and make unique. They absolutely nailed it here. This is what I'm saying about Sanaa. So when you come here, it's hard to order something and it would just be bad. I don't think we've ever come here and got something we've hated. It's always been like, I need more of that, and this isn't any different. This is 4.75 out of 5 claws. It's another bullseye from the chef's team. This is always a foodie adventure, a foodie safari worth on taking.
Regardless of the length of our Sanaa video, I have to say that Sanaa is a superior restaurant. This is our 14th video at Sanaa, and certainly not our 14th time at this restaurant. I would say Bear and I used to come to Sanaa even just to get a park break before we started YouTube.
Yep.
Like, we've literally tried everything at Sanaa. We've seen everything at Sanaa. We've done everything at Sanaa, and we love it all. It is the best bread service at Disney World, but there are so many other things to the menu to explore that you shouldn't limit yourself to just the bread service. Also, I wanted to mention that with my salad, I told Bear that he didn't get a watermelon. He got a tomato, but he actually did get a watermelon. There was a beautiful watermelon in my salad. So every option within the sampler was represented in my salad outside of the black eyed peas.
Yes.
So it just needs that, and then it's perfect.
Yeah, this is the one place we don't ever have a hard time recommending. Like, if you're ever wondering, like, places you recommend, Sanaa's always on the list. This is the place we take our friends, our non-Disney friends, when they come into town. We take them here.
Or if we just want to go for lunch on a random day and we don't actually, like, we're not filming or whatever, like, Sanaa. If we're not going to Steakhouse 71, it's Sanaa. Like, those are our two go-tos, yes. I would say. And then I also want to show you guys, because I don't do a really good job of showcasing the book. This is our first entry in the book. This was March 7th, 2024. all of our autographs here. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. First entry, Sanaa. Now our next and our last entry here. Today's signatures. We really appreciate every single person that helped us with our meal. Everybody that stopped by our table and said hi. Everybody at this hotel, like, we really love and appreciate Animal Kingdom Lodge, everything that it stands for, everything that it is, and our cast members, they are the magic.
They definitely make you feel like this is your second home, third home, first home for some of you. We're not judging. We don't know why you guys haven't been in Sanaa. This is not one of the places we're asking if you will. I need to know why you
literally
won't.
need to go to Sanaa. It doesn't matter what you go for, bread service or no, you need to go to Sanaa.
Yes. So let us know why you haven't been here in the comments below. If there's anything else you'd like to see us do, Animal Kingdom Lodge or Disney World, period, that will always be the place to find us. Hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos like this. And
we have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
we will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't, comment. Maybe this will just be a Sanaa only channel. We'll never go to any other restaurant but Sanaa, and then nobody will want to watch this video again. Or videos.
I know I'm supposed to say something here, but I got distracted by the baby giraffe.
Video killed the radio. So
We just lost her.
it's so cute.
But you heard the girl.